Teenage life just got a super upgrade. In secret headquarters, Charlie Kincaid stumbles upon his dad's shocking secret, a top secret superhero lair hidden beneath their suburban home. But with great power comes great danger and responsibility. Will Charlie keep the headquarters under wraps? Can he handle the weight of his family's superhero legacy? What happened when the bad guys came knocking? Let's watch the situation through the movie recap of the movie The Secret Headquarters. Welcome to Movie Spotlight. Jack can get his wife Lily and their son Charlie spend the night at the campsite. They find a spacecraft crash landed a little closer to them. Afraid they depart from the campsite. However, the US Air Force Captain Ian Irons, who is hurt and looking for an artifact he has tracked down, drives by them not far away. After Jack locates and tries to assist him, they encounter a downed alien spaceship in the nearby field. A glowing orb emerges from the plane and analyzes both men, Jack to be its guard. After that, the spaceship destroys itself. Jack then transforms into the guard, a superhero. He is considered a great guardian of the planet, but because of his responsibilities, he has neglected his role as a father. 10 years later, Charlie became more interested in God, not knowing he was his father. Charlie thinks that his crush on Maya, a girl who attended the school with him before she left the country, comes from an incident he committed when they were younger. His best friend Barry Burger plays baseball with him. Berger has a crush on another girl, Lizzie. Charlie faces a bully named Forrest Deal, often known as the Squinoia, during the baseball game. Forrest steps up to bat and hits the ball squarely into Charlie's stomach. The guys are driven home by Big Mac, Burger's brother. Since Jack chose to serve the world, he and Lily divorced, and now Charlie remains with his mother. Charlie has been feeling distance from his father because of his frequent justifications for missing out on his life, but he also goes to Jack's house for his birthday. Charlie also likes the guard a lot. Argon Tactical's CEO Ansel Argon hates the guard and gives an interview on some news channel. When Lily drives Charlie to his house, Charlie receives a baseball mitt from Jack as a birthday present. However, it is the wrong one because Charlie is left handed. After Jack saves a Nintendo Switch, the two play together all night until Jack leaves for work. Charlie confronts Jack about his justifications and acknowledges that his father will never satisfy him. Lying to his father that he is going to call his mother to pick him up from his father's house, Charlie is calling Burger to hang out instead. Charlie is shocked and horrified when Burger invites Lizzie and Maya over. Charlie unintentionally opens a hidden entrance leading to Jack's basement while conversing with Maya. Charlie learns that his father is the god when the children descend the stairs and see what looks to be a lab full of devices and a mission diary detailing all of the guards' valiant actions. The children start experimenting with the devices. Ansel Argon has been attempting to hijack the guard's power source for his evil plans. Irons has been working for Argon at the same time attempting and failing to find the source power for the guard. Irons has until the end of the week to close the project and take his team with him, according to Arkin. Kids try 3D printing machines. Each one takes a device, a power wand, gun, wing bag, bracelet, magical porter, and the guardsman. These kids decide to use these devices better. The kids take the van and bring the magical porter to the school to cheat on their test, and Charlie beats Forrest in his next baseball game by wearing the power bracelet. But because of their use of devices and Jack's G-Mobile, Irons and his group can detect a signal and locate the power source. Due to crossing the speed limit, the police quickly follow the kids, but before they return to Jack's house, they can shake them off using further devices. Charlie receives a message from Jack informing him that he will be gone for a bit longer than anticipated. The children still congregate in Jack's hideout. Moldy Mouth Maya is the nickname given to her by Charlie when he chickened out and informed the children that Maya had foul breath at the birthday celebration when she was 5 years old. She explains that her mother had received a job transfer, which Charlie believes is the reason she dropped out of the school. Irons and his group arrive at the house shortly after. After successfully entering the covert headquarters, they call Argan to come over before Iron locks it down. Before the enemies discover it, Charlie can seize the power source. The bad people catch Lizzie and Big Mac, who turns out to be Lizzie's lover because he is there to pick her up, while Charlie, Burger, and Maya hide. Charlie is ordered to surrender the power source by the two who are being held captive. Charlie touches the source, and if he gives it to Argan, he gets images of destruction and conflict. Before the other children devise a plan, Argan sets up bombs throughout the area. Burger throws Argan into the wall after striking him with a chair while wielding a magnetic band. They restrain him and he tells them how the power source functions since it is an extraterrestrial relic that changes to fit its surroundings. He claims that the god is self centered in holding onto the power and wants to utilize it to allegedly develop weapons to address the world's issues. Meanwhile, Jack calls Lily and asks about Charlie. Then he gets to know that his son hasn't reached Lily. Jack heads back home after seeing security camera footage that indicates Charlie and his companions are in danger. Kids make a deal asking to release their friends in return for an energy source. Once Argan gets the source, he orders the guards to lock the kids in. The power source that Charlie offers Argan is a fake that the children created using a 3D printer. Meanwhile, kids cut the electricity, which creates a distraction. The children battle the villains for the power source. Burger protects himself from the gunshot using the portal where the other end of the portal is placed in the school locker. Having the van and the porter, Big Mac and Burger together attack one of the bad guys. Irons manages to obtain the power source from Charlie. This gives him the ability to have visions similar to those Charlie had. Irons concludes that Argan cannot be trusted because he is ready to kill the kids and leave no trace. As a result, Iron defies Argan, who betrays him too. Meanwhile, the kids grab the energy source from Argan and carry it to the other end, which is at their school locker, and destroy the porter that they have over there in the lab. When Jack arrives, he starts protecting the children. Since he is not completely powered, Jack is unable to suit up, but Argan manages to get his hands on one of his devices and creates his suit. Argan abducts Burger and then makes him show him the location of the source at the school. To stop Argan, Charlie leads everyone, including Ions, in cooperating. To get to school, the group attempts to manufacture jetpacks in 3D. Charlie confesses his affection to Maya as they become trapped and almost crushed by falling debris, while Lizzie attempts to decipher the system code. Just as Argan's bombs detonate and demolish the headquarters, Lizzie saves them and they take off together on jetpacks from the headquarters. During the school dance, Argan leads Burger to his locker. Charlie, Jack, Maya, and Lizzie arrive for the fight. However, one of Burger's professor removes it from the locker after recognizing Argan's villainous nature and assisting Burger in his escape. Arriving, Jack chases Argan and he looks for Burger. Argan forces the other kids in the prom to leave to get Burger and the source. Jack gets ready and fights Argan during the final altercation. Neglecting Jack's advice, the kids enter through the school wall in the powerful vehicle. Burger throws the energy source to Jack, who immediately powers up his suit. Jack gives Charlie the source ball and chases Argan to get into the fight. In the middle of the fight, Argan feels that the suit is getting too hot. Through Charlie, he comes to know that he has chosen the wrong suit, which is meant to be used only during winter season. Argan takes some rest and then fights back again. As Argan tries to reach for the power source by holding Charlie, Jack cheats as if he were throwing the source at Argan. Released, Charlie immediately gets the grenade and throws it at the energy source. It explodes, pushing Argan into the portal. After everything is determined to be okay, Lily comes to the school in search of Charlie and she relaxes when she realizes that they are all okay. Charlie dances with Maya and they kiss for the first time. Later, it became apparent that Charlie and Jack are finally spending more time together. When Charlie receives a distress alert, Jack shows him a new G mobile that he can drive when he gets older. After that, they set off on a valiant quest. Irons is now employed by the guard as the head of mission control, and he continues to host his podcast about extraterrestrial life. Big Mac and Lizzie are still together and are preparing for their first kiss. Burger becomes a DJ by using the portal device. Though it hasn't been verified, Maya is reportedly an intern for the CIA. The Kinkites are now a family that fights crime. In addition, Argan is still in his power suit and alive but imprisoned in another dimension.